Well, tonight, a German Shepherd named Rex is being praised as a hero. He took 3 bullets from burglars while protecting his owner, a 16-year-old boy. Sadly, Rex is going to need thousands of dollars worth of surgeries to survive. Well, his family set up a GoFundMe account, and they asked us for help to raise the $10,000 to save Rex's life. And you guys stepped up big time. Tonight, less than 24 hours later, they have raised more than $18,000 because of your help.
The response has been unbelievable. So many, wonderful people out there helping on Rex's cause, and I want to thank everybody for that.
And so tomorrow morning, Rex will have surgery. Steve Kiggins talked with the dog's family today at the vet's office where he is being treated.
And here's how they reacted and said how Rex is doing now.
Yeah, he's a real good boy.
Javier Mercado can't help but thank his dog. He's convinced Rex saved his life.
Just want to thank my dog. Man, if it wasn't for him, I feel like I wouldn't be standing here right now.
Des Moines police say Javier called 911 Wednesday after burglars broke into his home on the 1400 block of South 234th Street. The boy told dispatchers he was hiding in a closet while crooks searched the house, only to be confronted by a protective German Shepherd.
I start hearing barking, a lot of barking, and then one of the guys screamed, "Get the dog bit me, the dog bit me."
Moments later, Javier says he heard gunfire.
My dog cries after each shot. It's the worst thing I've ever seen.
Javier says the burglars then took off after hearing police sirens. And somehow, Rex survived being shot, despite one bullet going into his neck and both of his hind legs being injured. Rex's family says it's a miracle.
Rex, it's an angel. He's my 4 legs angel that we had at our house.
Rex was a gift for the teenager, and he's always been protective.
To see him the way he is right now, I'm like, how can people do something like that, to our dog?
But now man's best friend needs a little help to get back on his paws. The family has already raised more than $10,000 online to help pay for the dog's medical care. So far, police haven't made any arrests, and Javier's family is worried to return home. But they are convinced Rex saved the teen's life and worry what could have happened if the dog hadn't been by the boy's side.
And then, they didn't hesitate shooting Rex. They didn't hold back on anything. And if Rex wasn't there, they would have opened that door and they would have saw me in there.
In Renton, Steve Kiggins, Q13 News.
So, Marnie, I was there today with them when he got to see Rex, and Rex was out. I mean, he was out. And then Javier said, "Big boy," and Rex went, "Whoop." And he looked right up, and I almost broke out in tears. I mean, it was just wonderful. $20,000 at last check has now been raised. The family had a lot of damage to the home because of the burglars, who are still on the run. We're talking broken windows, a smashed up house. Rex had climbed in the bed, so the beds are all bloody. It's like they're going to need new beds. So I know that they're trying to figure out what to do with that extra money once they figure out all the costs of the surgery. The surgery, at least $10,000 alone. And we're hoping that we have good news for you tomorrow night, that everything went well.
Boy and his dog, that bond never broke.
Yeah, it was great.
So amazing.
Tonight, a 16-year-old boy says his dog made all the difference when armed intruders busted into his home. Happened Wednesday afternoon in Des Moines, and so far no arrests have been made. Tonight, King 5's Natalie Swaby explains how Rex came to the rescue and paid a huge price for it.
If you flip through Javier Mercado's photos, you'll find one picture after another of Rex.
My best friend, I got him as a present about almost 3 years ago. And ever since then, I just fell in love with them.
He gives his loyal companion all the credit for saving his life.
I feel like if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here today telling you the story.
It's one that involves the SWAT team rushing into his family's Des Moines home Wednesday. It all started around noon. 16-year-old Javier and Rex were the only ones home.
I heard the slide door break, and it's made out of just glass, so it shattered really loud. And my dog ran downstairs and just started barking and barking. And I heard one guy scream, "The dog bit me, get the dog, it bit me."
Javier grabbed his cell phone, hid in a closet, and called 911.
I could hear my dog really close to me, in the bathroom with me, just barking. And the man comes upstairs.
He says there was just one door between him and his best friend.
I heard one gunshot and several after that, and my dog just cried after every shot that hit him.
He wanted to rush to Rex's side, but the dispatcher told him not to.
I thought he was dead for sure. I broke down. Just the worst.
It was after police got Javier to safety that he received the call. Rex was still alive at this emergency hospital, but he had been shot in the neck and hind legs. X-rays show the injuries that require surgery. For Javier, the relief
Wanted to cry too.
was followed by the reality. His family does not have the money to pay for Rex's medical bills.
Dad said he was going to start working every Saturday, saving up.
But in a short amount of time, family, friends, and the community have come through, fundraising for Rex.
If it wasn't for Rex, I feel like he just would have opened the door and saw me in there. And he probably would have shot me.
Now he's just focused on his German Shepherd.
He just pulls through everything and come home.
That's his hope for Rex, now hailed the hero dog. Natalie Swaby, King 5 News.
And Rex is expected to have surgery at Blue Pearl Pet Hospital tomorrow. If you'd like to learn more on the GoFundMe campaign to help Rex, head to king5.com.